let's bring in the Shadow Defence Minister Angus Taylor. What do you make of that commitment out of NATO?
Well, I think it's really important. I think it's positive. I think we do need to see countries around the world upping their defence spend. Authoritarian regimes are flexing their muscles, Kieran. We're seeing it, of course, with Iran. We've seen it with Russia. And, of course, we're seeing it in the Indo-Pacific as well. And all of that means that we do need to see democratic countries from the West making sure that they're spending what is necessary to make sure we can defend ourselves in these uncertain times. The Prime Minister himself has said these are the most uncertain times since the Second World War, and I think that is absolutely right. But you've got to fund your plans. Labor hasn't been funding their plan. Are you encouraged by what we're hearing, though, that they are looking at upping the spend further? Well, you know, with Labor, it's all rhetoric, not reality. I mean, we've not seen the reality. And they did their Defence Strategic Review. Their plan came out of that, and it's not funded. That's very clear. And so there's many different initiatives that are underfunded.
What's the number that it needs to be at?
Well, we've said, and we said during the election campaign, we should be getting to 3%, and that's absolutely where we should be heading. Now, it's very clear that there are significant parts of the ADF that are underfunded. We don't have the people on the ground.
3% is the coalition view post the election as well?
That is our position, exactly. And you've seen Susan lay that out yesterday as well as I did a couple of weeks ago. So it's incredibly important that we fund the plan necessary for our sovereignty, and this is crucial, but for us also to be a good ally of our allies around the world. And this is what is being asked for now. We're not doing this because Trump is asking for it. In fact, our position was well ahead of that. We're doing it because it's the right thing to do in a highly uncertain world where authoritarian regimes are flexing their muscles.
Is the Trump diplomacy, is his approach working? Like we saw in Israel-Iran, the ceasefire took a bit of colourful language, but it looks like it's holding now. Yeah. And then on this NATO deal.
Well, the early signs are... Yeah, the early signs are this is working. There's no question NATO is upping the ante. And there's no question that what the Americans have done to support Israel has had an effect. We'll see exactly how much, but the indications coming out now are that it has had a real impact. And, you know, the message here is that as an ally, the US will help those who help themselves. And that's not a new message from the United States, by the way. I mean, traditionally, that's how they've often approached things. And that means...
It's not a neocon approach, is it?
No, it's not. And it's not isolationist either. So it's a realist approach, I would say. Okay. And I think it sends a very clear signal to the Europeans, to us and to everybody else. But the important thing is we should be doing this because it's right for us.
But the US isn't withdrawing from the stage, as many people thought, under America First. Well, that's what you might see.
Clearly not. I mean, the action they've taken, and I think it was good action, we strongly support it, they took against Iran to make sure we're preempting their nuclear program, I think was good action, and it was an action that said we will help those who help themselves. The Israelis had cleared the decks, and on the back of that, the Americans acted.